Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to install the HDI Transducer on your trolling motor. It's really easy. I'm doing it for two reasons. I have a Lowrance Gen 2 Touch, and I want to be able to have downscan from the front, so that HDI Transducer will allow me to do that. And the other reason is just to have the transducer on the outside of the trolling motor, to get a better picture. So all you need to do is get the transducer kit, and then also the adapter. And it's a really simple process. Looking at it already, I can already tell there's a lot of cord that comes with the transducer. So I know that I'm going to have to look ahead and find somewhere to put that. But I'll show you the steps that I'm going to do to install it. And it looks like it's going to be pretty easy install. Okay, open the adapter. I put the bracket on there. I put the transducer inside the housing. Now, one thing I have heard is it's actually opposite of what it shows on the packaging. You actually want the narrow end front. I'm going to go ahead and slide that this way. And then I'm going to start positioning where I want this. I'm going to get it up as close to the top as I can. And then I'm going to start using my screwdriver to tighten it up. This takes a while because it's a pretty big clamp. Okay, the clamp is almost tight enough to fit perfectly around the trolling motor lower unit. I started wrapping the tag end of that clamp inside of there so I have somewhere to put it. And the next thing I'm going to do is position it and also put some electrical tape along there to measure where I want to clamp it down and also protect the lower unit. Okay, just make sure it's even. Okay, it looks like it's on there even. Okay, the next thing to do is to start working with this cord, and I'm going to start with one zip tie right along the shaft of the trolling motor. Okay, I got that first zip tie on there, and I'm going to actually put several more zip ties along the shank, the shaft of the trolling motor. Like I said, it comes with two, but they're really small ones, so you're going to want to get some more zip ties. Also going to add a loop here, and this is going to allow me to have some give as I turn the trolling motor each direction. Okay, moving on, I'm at a point where I need to do something with this. I'm going to slide it through the little hole on the trolling motor connection. Feed it through. Okay, more zip ties. I'm going to use a bunch of these things, like I said. You can also electrical tape it, I guess, but I'm going to just zip tie it. Cut all these tag ends off, obviously. Like I said, there's a lot of cable, so I already was looking ahead and figuring out what I'm going to do with that. And I have a pre-existing hole in the boat from, that's covered up with cables running through it, so I'm going to be able to just tuck that extra cable away in there. Alright, last step, almost there, is I'm going to zip tie this to my existing group of cables right here. I'm going to keep that other universal transducer plug connected to it just in case for some reason this gets knocked off or something happens, I'll have a backup. So I'm going to mount that, and since it's on the outside, I'll know which one's which. Go ahead and final zip tie. Okay, so that's it. It took me maybe 10 minutes. I used 10 zip ties. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check to make sure that I have enough give in the transducer from this loop so I can spin the trolling motor around. So I'm going to put this trolling motor down, spin it all the way around, make sure there's no problems there. But other than that, it's good. About 10 minutes. Now I have an HDI transducer on the front of the boat so I can get down imaging, and I have that external transducer as well for just traditional sonar. So that's it.